Our lesson today is about a change in the verbs or the words that is allowable in the Our Father, the Lord's Prayer. On 7 June 2019, a very memorable date for some of us, the multi-faith scholarly panel of all Lutherans, Episcopalian, Anglican, and Catholic scholars who went back to the original writings of this passage in each of the synoptic Gospels to determine what should be the actual verbiage of the line third from the last. Second to the last. And lead us not into temptation. The recommendations announced that day change it from and lead us not into temptation to and do not let us fall into temptation. For the original phrasing implies that God the Father was leading us to sin, as opposed to the opposite, being the Good Shepherd, leading us all away from the areas of sin, evil, and temptation that the devil tries to put in our path. Because the imagery of a father leading his children into sin, leading his children to the opportunity of sin, leading them to the opportunity to break their bond with him, is not consistent with his relationship with us in the New Testament, where this gospel is. The good Lord, the Father Almighty, is a good Father. He would never lead any of his children into a place where we would be nearer to the opportunity of sin. He would never set us in a place where we would have more chance of sin. We would have nearer occasions of sin versus lesser occasions of sin. And so they determined this was the verbiage that was supposed to be there. So let us together now speak these blessed words with the alteration, and you'll find, as I have done, that the meter, the rhythm of the prayer, changes not. For these words have the same number of syllables. Since this approved alteration came out 2.5 years ago now, or just over 2 years now, sorry, I have used the allowed change every time. And I love it. I feel so much closer to God because of it. Because I feel him being a part of me. Because he's not letting us fall into temptation now. He's not allowing us to be closer to sin. Versus the original, lead us not into temptation, where we're asking him not to do this to us. And that is not something a child should ever have to ask of their father. So here is the new verbiage. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And do not let us fall into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, now and forever. Amen. See? Isn't that easy? And I found, if you remember, do not let, the next words just fall into line. For temptation, you know, will be there. For that is the word, always at the end of the line. I wish you all peace. If you have it written out in front of you the first few times, it goes very easy after that.